All right, so I'm just going to simply record because I actually changed out a lot of the technology that I use. I used to use my cell phone, for example, to record videos and things like that. But I realized that as I become a realtor, I'm going to definitely need my cell phone for any calls, any text messages, and things like that. And plus, I found out that your video actually cuts off when you get a call. So I could be rambling, talking, and not know I get a call. I could put in do not disturb, but realizing that my personal life is tied to my phone as well, you don't want to be that person where your wife actually needs something or your partner, your kid, regardless of what it is, you don't want to be left out and then not be there for them. So I changed up my setup. So this video is pretty much to see how my Dell Latitude actually handles all of my video editing, all my content aspirations. All it needs to do is to be able to be edited in CapCut with some filters, maybe some B-roll in the videos, and be just fine because this is a software that I use. I used to use Descript, but I need something that's on the cell phone to where I could transfer it from here and transfer it to my phone, be able to edit it and get my message across super quickly. So now we got that out the way. I am going to be talking about being more efficient and learning how to execute on the things that you need to do. And the reason I say that is because for a very long time now, I've been trying to find that one thing that it can just take my life and change it. But I haven't been really applying myself in a way that is needed for me to change. And being addicted to comfort and saying you're comfortable in the space that you're in leads to unhappiness, especially as myself as a man. I found myself more unhappy with the idea that I am comfortable at home in my space, and then it leads to me being in the same spot and feeling stagnant. And when you feel stagnant, that's when you tend to be unhappy because you can social media is a big part of why I feel stagnant because you see all these people achieving things. I done got the degree, I done got the job, I doing very well in that job. And then at the end of the day, it's like you still don't have the lifestyle that you want. You're not able to spend money without looking at the tag. Now, don't get me wrong, looking at the tag before you buy something is actually really smart. But the concept of the freedom to buy anything without having to worry about your pockets going empty is the idea. And let's be honest, we are in a time where society does not value hard work anymore. And a lot of people will tell you if you work hard but not smart, you don't get nowhere. And that's true. But if we are working strategically, learning how to think through a plan, have a plan in place, and saying, hey, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z to get to here. Then once I get here, I will improve to go there. And that is the whole key to what is going on. Because at the end of the day, that is the plan to be successful, best way we could possibly be. And when you get to a place like myself, when that you're just tired of being tired, you got to change, bro. And people come on videos and complain, but in reality, we do this to ourselves. And these are the people that don't make it in life, and they tend to be really unhappy. And I see and understand why these people go on social media, YouTube, and tell you that you have to stay busy as a man. And I get it. I completely understand it now because at the early age of 28, you see people that are 18, 19, and they're millionaires and things like that. And that's great. That's just their life. But you really have to take into account that just because you're older don't mean you know everything. In a society that, again, people have so many resources, so many tools. All they have to do is go online and actually apply or not earn, what you call it, acquire that information and apply it. And it's a cycle to where people consume and they get so much information they don't know what to do with it, which is why all of the people that I watch, look up to, model my life after, you have to stick to one thing first before you diversify into different directions because you will lose your mind if you don't. And that is some of the realest that I ever seen in my life. And you have to sit down and really think about who you are as a person and how you're going to do it. And I think another thing to why I think society's so unhappy is because fitness is super important. Fitness is super important. People do it for looks. People do it for this. And it's great to look good. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to drop this weight by any means necessary. I'm going to go from 250 to 210, and my life could feel 10 times better because that's just what fitness does. A lot of people are unhappy because they gain the dad bod. They think it's cute. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Wife's like, yeah, bod is cool. No, it's not. Being fit dad is cool. Let's bring abs back, man. You know what I'm saying? Being fit is super important for not just the body, but the mind. Fitness is a lifestyle, man. I've been on social media and watched what you call it, Diamond Gym. I think they're in Jersey. Diamond Gym is how I used to live. College, when I was playing sports, high school, that was the mentality, man. Don't be a bitch. Stop being a bitch. You in the gym, don't be a bitch, man, because that's not the place to do it. Don't give up. Get that last rep. You got to die. And that's just a mentality that I think anybody needs to have, not just in the gym, but in life. Do it to where you're about to fucking die. Because I'm telling you, that breakthrough is going to come regardless if you think it's not, bro. I'm telling you. You got to do things like you are about to die because we don't know when our day's coming. My mom passed when she was, what, 46? I think. She passed when she was 46, bro. You got to do everything like you about to die tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I just think a lot of people are unhappy with their life because they just don't apply themselves the way they need to. And I'm only saying that because that was me. And that is the fucking truth. Real talk, I have not been applying myself the way I should. Or if I have, it's been in the wrong way. Here's another thing too. Stop trying to live your life for somebody else, bro. That will you up. A lot of times people don't ask you to do that. You do it because you feel like you have to because you want to please somebody else. And a lot of the time the people that you're trying to please don't give a about you, don't care about you, and they're trying to benefit from what you're doing. It's a cold world out here, man. It's a cold world. And I promise you, if you let it destroy you, it will. This is from somebody that almost let society, people, opportunities destroy me to where I wanted to off myself. It's what a lot of kids say, off yourself, or kill myself, commit suicide. And I know I got a greater gift than that because I attempted twice and I failed at both of them. Failure is just a part of life. And I'll say this too, that you just have to learn how to help your goddamn self, bro. You have to help yourself. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. You have to apply yourself. You have to be there for yourself. Show up for yourself before you show up for other people. This is anybody. My audience is men and young boys. Focus on yourself before you try to focus on a woman. Because once you bring a woman into your life, you got to focus on yourself, her, your family, all that stuff. Because it is our job to take care of life. That's just what it is. Don't listen to social media to say, oh, the world doesn't need men and all this other stuff. Yes, they do. Because we are the anchor. You got to be the anchor. You have to find what your anchor is, place it somewhere to where you need to be, go to where you're welcomed. I'm saying all stuff because it all leads to the fact that you just got to be happy, bro. Not even happy, fulfilled. I feel like happy is an emotion and it's going to come and go. Emotion is going to come and go. You're going to feel sad tomorrow. You're going to feel great today. But when you're fulfilled, you can have a bad day and say, I'm going to keep it moving. And that's the kind of output you got to look at, man. Life ain't easy. I don't care who it is. Find your people. Have that support system. But please be there for yourself. Show up for yourself. If you need to get up and go to the gym, good. Go to the gym. Find a time what works for you. If you need to get that degree to get that specific job that you need to get, good. Go get that degree by any means necessary. If you need to lose 40 pounds, by any means necessary. Stop sitting around depressed and sad all the time. Don't get me wrong. We all got trauma in some kind of way. We all got trauma. We're all sad about some. Get over it. Life is meant to be moved on. You deserve to be here because you were put here, bro. Take it for somebody like me that, again, has attempted suicide twice, failed at that, has been feeling sorry for myself because I'm not where I want to be. And that's the truth. That's the realization that a lot of men will not admit because they are afraid of what society will say. Society don't give a about the man anyway, so what you hiding for? And that's the truth. You really got to find your group of people. Nobody gives a. And the day that we, perfect example, the Michael Jackson movie just came out, right? Everybody's starting to feel sorry for that. Had so much trauma. You see what his life was like, but he still was fulfilled by making his music. That was his life's work. The white frame, face blowing. Hold on. So that message was cut short a little bit, but that's pretty much all I'm trying to say is that stop feeling sorry for yourself. Do what you got to do. You know exactly what you need to do. You have all this knowledge, all these resources. If you broke, get more jobs. If you are unhappy in your relationship, work out what you can. Make sure it's not you or all these things. But essentially, that is what the message is. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Do what you got to do and live your best life. Make sure you live a fulfilled life. Appreciate y'all watching this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and all this stuff so we can build this brand to be the biggest brand in the world. You know what I'm saying? The Estate Company. Peace.